Alright, I thought I did a good enough job in my first video to explain the difference between atheism and agnosticism. I guess I didn't because I've had a few mind-numbing conversations with Defending Champ, Montreal Psycho, these guys, these middle ground agnostics who don't want to be labeled atheists for purely superficial reasons. They just don't want to be labeled. They just don't want to fall into the category of atheism. But the problem is that they already do and they don't know it. Um, Here's the spectrum of belief. Okay, here's believing something, and here's not believing something. All right. If you're asked, "Do you believe in God?" and you say, "I don't know," you automatically cannot fall into the belief category. You cannot be with belief if you have not been convinced of that belief. So, as slight as it is, by saying you don't know if you believe, you automatically fall into the category of without convinced belief. You are automatically, by definition, without belief in a God. Just because you're not saying whether or not you're sure you believe, or whether or not you're sure that God exists or doesn't exist, doesn't matter, because no matter how many times you want to ignore it, theism deals with belief, not knowledge. If you're asked about a question of belief and your answer is to that question of belief, "I don't know if I believe," well, that means you don't believe. Because if you believed, then your answer would be, "Well, I have some belief. To some degree of certainty, I believe in God." That's not the case. You are without convinced beliefs. You are without belief in God. Please just move on with your life. Admit that you're an atheist. It's not a problem. I am the first person to admit that I don't even like the label atheist. I don't even like to be called atheist because I think the term's a red herring. I think everybody's an atheist so long as you disbelieve in God. I've said in another video, I think Christians are 99.99999% as atheists as an exclusive atheist. So, I feel you guys, but, if you can't just be honest with yourself and you can't just, you know, correct your mistake, then you're not worth an intellectual discussion. And, that's all I can say about that. Good luck, seriously, because I don't see what the drag is. I don't understand what your big hurdle is to just admitting that you don't believe in something. I mean, if it's just coming down to not being labeled an atheist, that's a superficial reason not to admit something. And you got to look within yourself. That's all I can say. I'm gonna give up after this video. I can't do any more for you. Bye.